8 ways to get people to respect you. Number 1. Be yourself. You might think that to get respect from others, you need to have impressive titles or grand achievements. Many of us grow up believing that these badges of honor are the tickets to earning admiration. I used to believe that too. But over the years, I've come to realize that true respect isn't about what you've accomplished or the titles you gathered. It's something much deeper and more personal. Here's the truth. You can have no titles, no extraordinary achievements, and yet be a person who commands deep respect from those around you. How is that possible? Well, I would like to share some ways I've learned to earn real respect. Number 2. Respect yourself. The best way to get respect is to start with yourself. If you don't show yourself respect, it's tough to expect anyone else to do so. When you treat yourself with honor and see your own value, others tend to treat you the same way. But if you don't value yourself, you can't wait around for others to see you as valuable. It's just not going to happen. Sure, you'll meet people who might not respect you for all the wrong reasons. Maybe because of their own prejudices or fears. Or maybe they just don't understand. But the way they act shouldn't make you value yourself any less. Don't let someone else's negative attitude make you see yourself poorly. Number 3. Be true to yourself. Being true to yourself is more important than being liked. Trying to make the right choices is more important than trying to be liked by everyone. This can be a tough one because so many of us really want to be accepted by others. But what I've learned is that the most important person who should like me is me. When you're faced with a hard choice, one that might upset some people or cause a bit of a stir, choosing what's right is the best thing to do every single time. That's what leads to self-respect. And often, you might find that the very people who are upset will end up respecting you for making that tough call. Number 4. Treat everyone with respect. Treat everyone the same, whether they clean the building or run the whole company. Every person deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. Remember this. People are people, no matter how small. Albert Einstein once said, "I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university." If you only respect people based on their job or how much money they make, it really shows that you're not feeling confident in yourself and that you have some growing up to do. In life, you quickly lose respect for someone when you see them being mean to someone who poses no threat to them. Number 5. Make decisions confidently. Being able to make decisions shows you've got confidence, and confidence is something that earns you respect. A lot of people find it hard to be decisive because they're afraid of criticism, but being scared to make a decision is seen as a weakness. So when you even make a decision, be bold and go for it. People don't usually respect a person who waits to see what everyone else thinks before they decide on something. They don't respect a boss who's too scared to stand up for what's right, and the same goes for friends or colleagues. Number 6. Stay away from gossip. Gossiping is often an easy way for us to deal with our own problems by focusing on someone else's. But trying to feel better by talking about other people's issues never really works out. You might think it puts you in a better light momentarily, but that's not how people see you. When you gossip, people actually see you as someone who's not strong. There's something interesting that happens when you talk about someone else's negative traits. It's called spontaneous trait transference. This means that when you say bad things about someone else, the person listening starts to connect those bad things with you. So when you gossip, you're not gaining respect, even if the people you're talking to seem to agree with you. Number 7. Be mindful of your reactions. Letting negative emotions get the best of you is a quick way to lose others' respect. Think about a manager who always treats small problems like they're huge crises, or a customer who yells about a small mistake. I'm not saying you should never lay out your negative feelings. What I'm saying is when you do need to express them, do it in a way that's under control and thoughtful. Usually, this means waiting until you're not in the heat of the moment to respond. On the other side of things, being open with your positive emotions can really help you gain respect. Take a moment to cool off before you react. Think it through, then act. Number 8. Maintain your integrity. Integrity is like a strong root that keeps the tree standing during the toughest storms. It's about being honest and having strong moral principles. When you keep to your word, do the right thing even when no one is watching, and stick to your values, that's integrity. And it's one of the most respected traits you can have. Here's why integrity is so important. When you have integrity, people know they can trust you. Your words and actions line up. So friends, family, and colleagues know that you're reliable and true to your word. This trust builds strong relationships that are based on truth and respect. not just convenience or appearances. Having integrity also means you stand by your principles no matter what. This isn't always easy. There will be times when you're tempted to cut corners or go along with something you don't agree with because it's easier, more profitable, or less awkward. But maintaining your integrity often means choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. It's about making the choice that you'll be proud of later, even if it's tough in the moment. Also, integrity gives you a sense of self-respect that can't be shaken by external factors. When you live with integrity, you're living in line with your deepest values, and that brings a sense of peace and self-worth that nothing else can match. Remember, integrity isn't just one big gesture or a moment of heroism. It's built through small, consistent actions every day. It's about being the same person in the dark that you are in the light. In the words of C.S. Lewis, integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos. Even though we're new to the scene, every 1% increase in subscribers means the world to us. If you found value in our content, would you kindly consider becoming one of our very first subscribers? Your support from the outset will set the stage for our growth, allowing us to produce more valuable videos for personal growth and development.